UP02, UPC01, UPN01, UPP01, ZLP02. Total valid votes.
Prof, can we go through again? Like from UDP to ZLP.
Okay. UDP.
UDP.
Okay. UDP. 0. UP. 02. UPC 01, UPN 01, UPP 01, ZLP 02. Total valid votes 129,920. Total valid votes 129,920. Rejected votes 206. Rejected vote 206. Total vote cast 130,126. Total vote cast 130,126.
So can we go through total vote, a valid vote?
Okay.
Register voters, please.
Total valid votes 129,920. 129,920. Rejected votes 206. 206. Total vote cast 130,126. 130,126. Are you sure what? Total registered voters 165,449.
Accredited, please.
The 137.
Let's speak to this. Okay. Please, I would like to say that we have complaints in 2 wards. Ward 5, O1. They said the voting materials were stolen from the electoral officers. So no votes. The vote there was, nothing took place there. Council, no vote there. Okay. There were 12 East Beaumont 1. There was a result. But the collation officer for the ward said he collated under duress that the result was not to be trusted. So it was also not collated. The total, okay, for there's also in Central Beaumont. There's one unit there that there was problem. So the vote for that unit was cancelled. Was the election held there? Okay, sorry sir. The election there did not hold for that unit. So there was no result for that unit. One unit. So we have a total of 54 polling units affected. And in all, number of registered voters in all, 17595. Total number of registered voters in this unit, 17595. Total number of polling unit, 54, 54. Arrow 3 arrow. One of them is just one unit. Yes. Oh, unit 7 that was cancelled. Then the registered it was was 7. The registered voter in that ward is 237. In that unit, one unit, 237. Then oath one, we have 23 units. The registered voters there, 8886. 8886. Why is Beaumont 1? Arrow 12. 30 units affected. All the units. Number of registered voters there, 8472. 8472. That, from there we have the total of 17595. 17595. Thank you so much.
Bro, thank you so much. So all these are contained in your 40G? Okay. So, Prof, come and submit your report or your, so that you can take a bow. Sorry? Okay. Please, let's go this way.
Questions? I stand on the existing protocol. My name is Honorable Carlos Enagai, representing NDLB Party. The result declared so far from Southern Nigeria reflects the will of the people. I want to say that INEC, once again, I commend you. You are actually improving. All the seminars that was done before this time, they were all fruitful. Once again, I want to commend the armed forces, the officers and men of the Nigerian police force, the uniformed men that was deployed to Bayelsa State. Indeed, we are all happy. It was very peaceful. The media, thank you so much. Thank you. I want to also use this medium to say thank you to Mr. President for ensuring peaceful elections in Bayelsa State. We are happy. We are indeed happy. INEC, we congratulate you. We accept this result. It reflects the voice of the people. So we are not going to contest this result. Thank you and God bless you.
I stand on all existing protocol. I am Henry Ebikebna Higwe, the agent of National Unity Party. I thank God for this opportunity because I've been laughing here since when the results were being announced. But I didn't know that this last one I will be sad. I think it's a shame. I will talk to men that were supposed to know how to thief well, and cover your tracks. If my own candidate, if you look at my hand, at least the ink is still there that I voted. But I scored 0 in my place. I was laughing. Even the man that contested in his place too, 0. That is a shame. It's a pity. I am happy because it is peaceful. But I am sad that when you want to thief in Nigeria, please close your tracks very well. I have told you, National Unity Party. National Unity Party.
Let's come back. My name's Engineer William Parker, the agent for National Rescue Movement.
Please, one house. Please, one house, huh? Somebody is has the floor.
It is a thing of joy. Well, like my brother said, if you want to steal, steal well. There's a common adage that said, if you steal an apple, you're a thief. But if you steal a village, you're the elder statesman. Coincidentally, the results so far mentioned in Southern Niger, where my governorship candidate Professor Francis Tumakumo, come from Southern Niger. One of the joy we had is, for the first time in the history of Bayelsa election, Southern Niger is peaceful. That alone is commendable. It gives us joy that no death toll, snatching of ballot boxes that we used to hear, we are very, in fact, it doesn't exist. Even the Otua thing, I think the person who died, they are very stupid. I'm sorry to use that word, but I think I must commend INEC seriously. Like I said in one of our seminars, that seminars should come frequently before election. Not just a month for the elections, we have seminars, series like that. If you come frequently, if it's every 3 months, every 4 months, it will build us so that this violence will stop. Southern Niger really impressed us so much. We're happy, we are grateful. We thank INEC, we thank the security agents, and the media who are here to tell the world that Southern Niger, for the first time, is peaceful. We accept the result. Thank you.
Oga said.
Thank you for the privilege. Please permit me to stand with the protocols. I am Honorable Habib Ebi Daniel. I am from Southern Niger in Fropa Community Ward 14. I'm also the Guba candidate. I'm standing in for my state agent here. The Guba candidate for this party. This is an election for the first time I've seen this kind of experience in Southern Niger. The Southern Niger people took a decision. Even me from the Fropa community went there to campaign. My people do not listen to me. Say, this is David Lyon's business. Yeah. So I have seen when people decide on something, this is the first time I've seen this kind of experience. But this result, the outcome of the result, is a decision of the... So I want to tell you that my party accept the outcome of the result, and that the result is the decision of the people, so we don't have any objection. Thank you.
Thank you. Young man. No. Yeah.
This man is hopeless.
One house, please. One house, eh?
The reason why
Young man has the floor.
yes, the reason why I'm not surprised is this. Remember in 2015, in Yanagwa local government hall, all these people have been clamoring for a particular party. They are all clamoring for one other party. And today, I'm not going to start by saying I'm not surprised. They're all clamoring. Reverse is the case. It's not certain. What you sow, one day you will reap. It's certain. But only there were a lot of about 54 units that cancelled. And the voting strength is about 17595.
Check that.
17595. Rejected votes 206. 17595 is a youth number, a large number. And for accords, we submitted all our agents, and all our agents also have their own voting cards. Here is the figure. And about 17,595 votes was cancelled. Rejected vote 209. I want to ask straight to the returning officer. He said the whole of Ottawa was cancelled. Am I right? And it was the result of overvoting or violence. Violence. I want to ask now. Or the report. In a very serious number. No. What I'm saying now. And
Hello, young man. You are
I have the floor, my friend. I have the floor.
Order, please. Please, order.
Is that what?
Order.
I have the floor. You can't try that. I'm not representing my party.
Young man. Young man.
Stop me.
Young man. Please.
You can't. I have the floor.
Point of order, please.
Speak for your party.
Point of order. Point of
Speak
order.
for your party. Okay.
Please, you be called to order.
I want you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just wasted our time for nothing.
Hello, hello, sir. Hello, sir. With due respect to you, you have been talking about the whole world. The whole world is watching us. It's okay. It's okay.
Hello, young man. Hello, young man. Young man. Young man, I can walk you out, too. Young man. Young man, Yeah, I will send you out. I will send you out. So, behave yourself, please. Behave yourself. So, the man.
Hello, sir. I think we are almost coming to the end of the collation. But I want to mention one thing here. You see, election is not a personal problem. And no one person should take it as a personal problem. Now, we have procedures. If your party, if you're on ground and the results are collected by your agents to you, and you are here with your results and you are saying, this thing, I scored 100 and you are giving me 9, I'm sorry, you prove it. Or if we are saying anything that was announced here and you did not put petition, then we want to say you are not on ground. Because every result that is submitted here are either followed with petitions and without petitions, sorry, the returning officers, they cannot entertain your matter. So whatever we have here, I want to now say that let us advance. Let us confirm the result, period.
Quickly make your comment.
Thank you, sir. I want to join other members of my colleague, state agents here, to commend INEC for a job well done, and to state that although we are happy and satisfied with this result, we want to, as APC, we want to register our protest with regards particularly to the cancellation of Ward 12 results. Because my agents, my unit agent and my ward agent gave a report saying that there was election, peaceful, credible and transparent. But however, on their way to Yenagua, the returning officer, the ward collation officer, left them, secretly left, nicodemously left the convoy and went into government house and was heavily induced. And then he came back here to tell INEC officials that he signed the result under duress. Now the questions we will ask is, if at the time he signed the result under duress, between that time and in the evening here when the results were collected, a period of about 6 or more than 12 hours, who did he report to? Was the DPO in that place aware that he signed under duress? We are aware of the case in Imo, where as at the time the man was signing, he was saying, I am signing under duress. Did he inform any of the security officials at Ward 12 that he was signing that result under duress? No. Was any security official, both the military, the police, the civil defense, the SSS, and other security agencies aware that he was signing under duress? No. That was an afterthought. He signed the results peacefully in the due conduct of his duties. But however, because he has been heavily induced, he came here to change. Now, my problem is the bad precedent INEC wants to set. In future elections, people will sign results and come and say, look, if you give me money, I will change.
And then people will begin to give them money and they will begin to tell you here that they signed under duress. And so signing under duress becomes a norm. Please, in as much as we accept this result, I want to warn that this cancellation of this Ward 12 result without any concrete evidence poses a threat to credible election in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We've overflowed this issue. Okay. Make it snappy, please, eh?
Please permit me to stand on existing protocol. There is no time any issue here is overflogged. We're going to flog them until they are properly flogged and then we'll go. I want to state very clearly that for those who are honest and have made their observation, I thank them for their courage. For those whose emotions and sentiments have drowned in this hall, I want to appeal to them to calm down. Southern Niger had a lot of crises during the election. There were reported incidences, so many of them. Yes, nobody died this time. And because of that, the result is very credible. Now, this is introducing us to a new phase of credible result in Nigerian election. Once somebody did not die, and people substantially cooperate, falsify results, and outside all the guidelines, because nobody died, it was very credible. It is a sad situation, and this is unacceptable. Even the one that was cancelled. Here, APC is to classify themselves. Maybe they should have not even cancelled it. Those who signed under duress in Imo State have been cleared by me. It's not a reason to cancel any result. But the truth is that now the new definition of credible result, even if you cooperate or do everything, provided it's a credible result. For this result, myself and my party, the PDP, are rejected. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Prof. So you can submit your results so that you can take a bow.
Thank you. So that will be the presentation of results. I think with that, we'll just hold on for a while. The last but not the least local government area, in a few minutes they'll be with us, and that is Keremo.
You're still on the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, and on your screen is the Collation Center from Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. One more local government to go. But then, any moment from now, we're going to join the network studio for Newsline. Thanks a lot for staying with us.
Hello Nigeria, welcome to Newsline. I am Becky Madujemu. Thank you for joining us. Tonight we intend to project some outstanding individuals with exceptional abilities doing resourceful things even when the world expects them to stay down and out. You will certainly be motivated to surpass the level you're at when that report comes on. In the meantime, we, the NTA, will be sharing a success story about one of the subjects of a report we brought to you some time ago. It's good news, and the outcome is sure to make you very happy. Then our social diary is brimming. We are bringing you cultural carnivals and doorbells, celebrating traditional heritage and royalty. Don't miss those as well as other stories in our lineup. Let's now pause for the day's news with Claire Adelabo Abdurazak.
Thank you, Becky. Let's begin with off-season election matters. And collation and announcement of result for the Kogi governorship election will resume by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's Monday, while Bayelsa State is still ongoing at the INEC State Office in Yenagoa. But from the results so far released, the All Progressives Congress, APC, is in a comfortable lead in both Kogi and Bayelsa states. Now in Kogi specifically, results of 19 out of 21 local government areas have been announced. So far, Yahya Bello of the APC is leading in 10 local government areas, while Musa Wada of the PDP is taking 9. Also in Bayelsa State, results of 6 local government areas have been announced. APC candidate David Leon is comfortably leading in 5, while Tuoye Dere of the PDP is in charge of 2 local government areas. Meanwhile, the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC says all the ad hoc staff posted to Olamaboro local government area of Kogi State for the governorship election are safe, sound, and have returned to their respective homes. The Chief Press Secretary to INEC Chairman Rotimi Oyekomi in a statement says the clarification became necessary following reports from some sections of the media that 30 ad hoc staff of the commission are missing in Olamaboro local government area of Kogi State. Now, the statement further adds that the chairman of INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, has personally spoken with some of the ad hoc staff concerned. And from Bayelsa State comes the report that the Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room has presented its report on the observation of the Bayelsa and Kogi States off-season governorship election, amplifying the call for establishment of an Electoral Offences Commission to address all issues related to electoral abuse. Here is Timothy Yusuf with the rest of the story.
The governorship elections conducted in Bayelsa and Kogi states were allegedly characterized by pockets of violence, thuggery and other electoral violations. Allegations that the Civil Society Situation Room asked INEC to interrogate. It, however, observes improved use of the smart card readers and voter turnout in the election.
Voters were not deterred by pre-election day anxiety, threats of violence, and turnout in their numbers.
Yaga Africa Watching the Vote, in its own observation report, notes that there has been significant improvement in the conduct of elections in the country, especially in INEC's conduct and processes.
At Watching the Vote is for all Nigerians, beholden to no one and driven by data.
Both the Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room and Yaga Africa Watching the Vote enjoin citizens to be law-abiding, loyal to constituted authority, and channel all grievances to their appropriate quarters. In Abuja, Timothy Yusuf, NT News.
And the All Progressives Congress has hailed the security arrangements put in place by the security agencies for Saturday's governorship elections in Bayelsa and Kogi states. In a statement by the party's National Publicity Secretary, Lanre Issa Onilu, the party thanked all its supporters for standing their ground to protect the ballot and ensure credibility of the electoral process. It says that as the final results are being awaited, the APC urges its members in both states to remain calm and peaceful. And away from election matters now, checking irregular migration and its attendant risks was the thrust of this year's ZIC's annual lecture series. Our correspondent Daniel Okbai reports that Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, the immediate past president of Sierra Leone, was the keynote speaker.
There is no doubt that migration is a defining issue of this century. 1 billion people, that is 1/7 of the world's population, are migrants. This was the focus of the 8th edition of ZIC's lecture series at the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, with the theme Migration and Development in Africa, Patterns, Issues and Challenges, which the keynote speaker, Ernest Bai Koroma, and the chairman of the occasion, Senator Jim Nwobodo, amongst others, described as germane, considering the recent upsurge in interest in migration.
Those departing because of socio-economic conditions should not take long to discover that they are running away from a thriving economy.
And I know that Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, wherever he is happy that the boys he trained still remember him.
Speakers took time to digest the tragedies that followed unsuccessful attempts at irregular migration, death in the Sahara Desert, drowning in the seas, and incipient 21st century slavery.
He was passionate about migration. He was passionate about development in Africa.
And it is a great thing, a good thing, that an institution like this has been named after such a great man.
We are looking forward to somebody to stand up and take the mantle from these people, for us to follow men of honesty, integrity, men to give us hope.
The 8th ZIC lecture series was attended by the academia, captains of industry, students, family members of the legendary ZIC of Africa, as well as traditional rulers. In Awka, Daniel Okbai, NTA News.
And the Sultan of Sokoto, Saad Abubakar, has asked Muslims to focus more on quality education and peaceful coexistence of all Nigerians. The Sultan gave this advice while addressing Muslims at the 4th General Assembly of Muslim Ummah in the Southwest held in Ibadan, Oyo State. Rafia Animashan Badmos has the details.
The royal father, who is the President General of Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, says ethnicity is a major challenge to the nation's progress and unity.
Why don't we hold our diversity as a people to make the country a better place? Imagine Allah looked at the wrong when he made all of us integrated us. Some Yoruba, some Igbo, some Hausa, some Fulani, and things like that.
Yeah, the bond of brotherhood in Islam, forgetting about our ethnic affiliations, and this is a particularly important one for us to unite. A brother from Sokoto, a brother from Enugu will meet and will see themselves as brother. This is important.
The National Conference of Muslim Students in Secondary Schools across the nation also witnessed a debate and quiz competition among the students. In Ibadan, Rafia Animashan Badmos, NTA News.
And we turn attention now to health matters. And the federal government is partnering the Carter Center, Atlanta in the U.S. to train middle and low-level manpower in the health sector. Basit Ekman reports on the review meeting where key players discussed key pragmatic accomplishments since the inception of the partnership.
The 2006 report of the World Health Organization indicates that the biggest challenge in the health sector in the coming decades will be the lack of properly trained healthcare workers to deliver services. Perhaps this is the reason for the Nigerian Public Health Training Initiative aimed at training healthcare workers for quality delivery as well as improve the health status of the population in hard-to-reach areas where the healthcare workers are assigned. Proper implementation of the project is the reason for this meeting by implementing states.
We hardly had 8 successful batches. So this is not good for our country considering our population. So the aim is to train, increase number of health workforce with full capacity building on pedagogical method of training.
It's to elaborate and to make us up to date on our activities as far as the health system in our state is concerned.
If we are able to address some of the health challenges that occurs in the community and being given the right health care, that our people will be better off.
5-year project will end in 2021. Basi Taipang, NTA News.
Now, as the saying goes, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. Now, that resonates with the campaign theme of a non-governmental organization on cancer awareness and prevention, tagged Arm Our Youth on Breast and Cervical Cancers and Preventive Measures. The NGO is taking the campaign to the doorsteps of some secondary schools in Boko local government area of Benue State, and the belief that awareness is the surest and safest way of reducing mortality and other associated consequences.
Cervical and breast cancers, according to authorities, are deadly diseases that have continued to claim several lives, particularly in low and middle income countries, and that most of these cases target teenage age brackets. This informed the campaign by the Onyabochi Chris Ifediora Foundation to raise early awareness among secondary school children.
Our focus is not just to create some awareness and leave it midway.
Dear NT News.
Now, troops of Operation Lafia Dole have rescued an 80-year-old man, 3 women and 4 children from Boko Haram captivity. A statement by the Nigerian Army Operations Media Coordinator, Colonel Aminu Iliasu, indicates that the victims were held by the terrorists at Dolu village in Mandara Mountains of Goza, local government area of Borno State. The Nigerian Army notes that the operations conducted by troops of 26th Task Force Brigade subdued the criminals who fled in disarray with injuries. Now, life is not a car part. That resonated as a theme for safety diligence on Nigerian roads at this year's Remembrance Service of victims of auto crash across the world. Abubakar Usman Akwanga reports that the annual event is an initiative of the African Union and the United Nations to campaign against violation of road traffic regulations, and that was in collaboration with the Federal Road Safety Corps in Nigeria.
Available data from Nigerian Bureau of Statistics shows that no fewer than 2 lives are lost on Nigerian roads every 4 hours, and every year about 20,000 of the 11.654 million vehicles in the country are involved in traffic crash, recording several fatalities. Victims of traffic crashes in the country and raise awareness on violation of traffic regulations, a remembrance service is held annually. Vicar of St. Matthew Anglican Church, Maitama Oludare Otoki, who prayed for the souls of the dead and comfort of their relations, also appreciates the FRSC's efforts at reducing carnage on Nigerian roads.
Before any government authority will say do this and do that, they have thought about it, they have meditated about it, they have considered all the options, they have considered the consequences.
Deputy Corps Marshal, Special Duties and External Relations, Julius Atom, says the lives lost in auto crash were precious to the country.
As we draw closely to the end of the year, we want to advise, we want to plead that they take it easy, drive by the specified speed limits on specified roads.
And away from the remembrance service, the clergy charged Christians to live in the body of Christ and be dedicated to the unity of the church and stability of the country. In Abuja, Abubakar Usman Akwanga, NTA News.
Now, apparently intended to counter remarks made by a former British Prime Minister, David Cameron, that Nigerians are fantastically corrupt, a book titled Not All Nigerians Are Corrupt has been published. Authored by His Royal Highness Apollos II, the 228-page book with 8 chapters was presented at the 16th Africa Security Watch and Awards Forum held in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Chimdima Ndubisi reports.
It's on record that Nigerians both at home and in the diaspora are hardworking, making their marks in different fields of endeavor while contributing positively to the world economy. It, however, came as a great concern to leaders, traditional rulers in particular, the likes of the Egbere Meru Kori and One Eta Ogale Eleme, His Royal Highness Apollos II, when a sweeping statement by the former British Prime Minister some time ago categorized the whole country as corrupt due to the crime of a few. The Peace Ambassador sets the record straight at the 16th Africa Security Watch and Awards Summit with the public presentation of this book, Not All Nigerians Are Corrupt.
Corruption, criminality is a part of women's existence, but I am telling the world that if you find any Nigerians which is corrupt, please narrow your accusation to that individual Nigeria. We should find him wanted in any criminal activities and punish him according to the law of your land.
The king notes that the corruption label is just to deny Nigerian businesses foreign partnerships and investments.
There are few countries in the world who have enjoyed the monopoly of the Nigeria market. And because Nigerians are coming up in age, in coming into business, it's becoming a threat to so many other great countries that have been enjoying the Nigeria market. So what we're going to do is to attack them by blackmailing them.
For his efforts on national unity, peace, security and human development in Africa, the royal father was presented with an award alongside some service chiefs and security officers. Chimdima Ndubisi, NTA News.
Now, a non-governmental organization named Israel Ibeleme Foundation is adding value to the education of children at the grassroots. The renovation of 3 blocks of classroom by the foundation at the junior secondary school Gosa in Abuja may just be the springboard for greater academic excellence for pupils in that school. Hawa Kimbia tells us more.
That was a symbolic way of appreciating the foundation for transforming the 3 blocks of classroom, which before now has been in bad condition. Founder of the foundation, Israel Ibeleme, says the gesture is a way of complementing government efforts at improving the educational standard of the